Okay, so let's begin. I will turn off my camera. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Saranaagamanam sampunnam. Let us establish the 5 precepts. Panatipata veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Adinnādāna veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Abrahmacharya veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Musavada veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Sura Meraya Majjapamadatthana veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Let us now establish Samadhi with these 5 precepts. You need to watch the breath touching anywhere in the nostrils and just keep on observing. Don't have to go along with the breath, just like a gatekeeper observing the person going and coming out. As soon as he enters, he'll touch the gate and go in. When he's coming out, he will touch the gate and come out. The touch is the one what you should be looking at. We'll do this for 20 minutes and then we will take this sutta, which is very interesting one, which is Upādānaparipavattasutta. So how to get rid of the upadana? That's basically it is. It is in Samyukta Nikaya 22.56. And it is about upaya. Upaya vagga. It is, upaya means idea or a method to escape. So let's start the meditation now for 20 minutes, watching the breath, and then we'll continue. Now let us continue our journey into the sutta. So I will slowly narrate the sutta and we can practice it together. So the sutta starts with directly knowing the rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara and vijnana, which is form, feelings, perception, choices or willful action, and consciousness. Now, he says that you can apply this with 4 noble truths. So we are going to practice not only the understanding of these 5 aggregates, but also meditate deeply with the 4 noble truths. At the end of it, with our so many days of practice of Brahma Vihara, should be able to experience Nibbana, unbinding, automatically. So that's the aim of what we are trying to do. So let's take the form, rupa. Now when you take up the form, it has 4 dhatus: Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, earth quality, water quality or liquid, fire or heat quality, air or wind quality. So the quality of Pathavi is something which is very hard and soft. The quality of water is flowing and binding. The quality of heat or fire is heat and cold, which is temperature. And the quality of wind or air is movement and expansion, contraction. So what we need to do now is to take this 4 dhatu and upadaya rupa, which is varna, rasa, gandha, oja. Varna is the color. Rasa is that fluid which has some essence. Gandha is smell. Or fragrance. Ojas is the nutriments. So as far as Pathavi dhatu goes, you will have color, varna. And we know earth has color. So our body has color. And everything we see which is solid will have some color. The liquid will have the rasa. But then only it can flow. The air will have the gandha, the fragrance. It carries something along with it. And the fire, heat, carries the ojas. As you could see, the digestion happens, which is the fire, called as digestive fire. Now for the next 20 minutes, we are going to look at the form as a form. What is the form? It's only this. So take your hairs and body hairs, nails, teeth, skin, flesh, sinews, bones, heart, lungs, liver, intestine, gallbladder, or anything that is solid in the body. And see that the outside is also Pathavi Dhatu, like the table and the computer and roads, human beings, animals, plants, trees. And they cannot be yours or mine. This cannot be mine. This cannot belong to me, and this is not myself. And same thing has to be done with fluid, water, then the fire and the air. So you just have to see as it is. That is these dhatus. They are not yours or mine. Let's do this for 20 minutes. And then we'll go further. For liquid, you can take the sweat, tears, saliva, blood, pus, urine. For the wind or air, you can take the in-breath, out-breath. You can take the air which is going up or air which is going down, bowels and intestinal air. For heat or fire, you can take the digestion, complete digestion, the body temperature, fever, or anything that is hot. The same thing is outside. So it can't be mine. It cannot belong to me, and this is not myself. Neso mama asmi, neso me atta iti. Now let us continue further. So first thing what we did is to identify what is a form, rupa. So it is like understanding the dukkha. So what I find now is that I am carrying Pathavi dhatu, Apo dhatu, Vayo dhatu, Tejo dhatu, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja. These are the 8 things what I am carrying. These are not mine, these are not belonging to me, and these are not myself. So carrying this as mine, mama, eso ahamasmi, belongs to me, eso me atta, this is myself, is dukkha, because they are not. What body I have is not mine, and neither if I have my wife or son or daughter or uncle, aunt, or whatever the relationship I'm setting it with relation to the body. And when the person departs, the body is there only, but the person is not there. It's an empty house. So I'm living like a used rag or used dress. And holding on to it that this is mine is the dukkha. Now what we need to do next is a second noble truth. Dukkha samudaya satya. So how does this form come to be? And the answer is ahara samudaya, rupa samudaya. Because of the food, the body is growing, maturing, and dying. So what we are going to do is, let's take 10 minutes to meditate upon the food we keep on eating, the solid food, the liquid food, it also has temperature because we are heating it up, we are heating the food and eating, or it can be cold either. And there is movement within the food itself. So let's observe this in such a way that we come to know the reason of upadana, which is the food. Ahara samudaya, rupa samudaya. With food arising, the form arises. If you give food, body grows. It's got nothing to do with whether you want to give it or you don't want to give it. Any food given to the body will grow. It's not a personal whims and fancies. So let's meditate for 10 minutes. There is so much of craving for the food. And all that we want in life is to growing the body. Thinking that I am this body, or I am within this body, or I am part of this body, or this body belongs to me, or I am associated with this body. So there is a lot of upadana due to tanha, craving. So I'm clinging because of the food. So I know as much as I enjoy the food, the body starts to grow accordingly. Now we come to the Nirodha Satcha. Ahara Nirodho, Rupa Nirodho. If you observe, if I want to get lean, this body has to become lean. I need to cut the food. Automatically, the body becomes lean. I should stop sweets, tea, coffee, and the sugar, which is empty calories. And the body becomes lean. I did not become lean, the body became lean. So there is no I as a body. When I see this, in a real sense, in the factual sense, then there is relief. There is immediate unbinding. You can feel it in your heart region. A real happiness comes, which is not conditioned. And that is Nibbana. Now let's practice this unbinding. For another 10 minutes. while you are investigating, you should not let go of observing the breath. That's most important. Do that unbinding until you feel gladness in the heart, happiness in the heart, and you will feel relief. That you are not this body. Because you can see clearly, food is the one which is building the body. Not only your body, anybody's body, plants, animals, anything that has life have to eat food. So all beings have to eat food. Sabbe satta aharatika. All beings are nourished by food. So I can't claim anything special about me. Now, if you have felt gladness, happiness, we'll see how to practice even more further with the last noble truth, the magga. So we will practice Rupa Nirodhagami Patipada. So we understood what is Rupa. We understood the Rupa Samudaya. We understood the Rupa Nirodha. Now we are doing Rupa Nirodhagamim Patipada, which is nothing but Eight Noble Truth. So let's start with the first one, Samadhi. The correct view or a proper view is all beings come into existence due to food. From the womb to the tomb, it's only the food which nourishes. Samma Sankappo, proper determination. Nekkhamma Sankappo, get into renunciation because there is no person out there. You are eating food not for enjoyment but to maintain the brahmacharya, the spiritual life, for working out on liberation. Avihimsa Sankappo, not to torture, not to create violence, not to create pains for oneself or for others with relation to food. Abhyapada Sankappo, not to have hatredness, not to have distaste, not to have agitation with relation to the form, and that is coming out due to food. So when I see someone I don't have to necessarily see him or her as a human or as an animal or as a bird or as an insect. It's coming out of food. It's nourished by food. And hence I can have renunciation. Not creating violence, pain, inflicting pain, torture, or any other which brings in pain and suffering to oneself or others. And abhyapada is about not to have hatred, agitation, frustration, or any other things which creates problem for oneself or to the others. This is proper sankappo, proper determination. Samma vacha, proper speech. Since it is just food and how the body is growing with different colors and shades and shapes that is coming up due to Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja, I don't have to tell lies. I don't have to manipulate and slander. I don't have to utter harsh speech, and I don't have to waste my time in empty blabber or gossips. Samma kammanto, Samma kammanto would be not killing, not harming plants and seeds, not stealing and giving up sensual misconduct. as a lay people, how can one remain skillful? Through actions, which is karma. He abandons taking the life and abstains from taking life of birds, insects, animals, amphibians, fishes, humans, or anything that has life, including trees and plants. He does not take rod, he does not take weapons, being merciful, compassionate for all living beings. Then he abandons stealing what is not given to him, and only takes what is given to him. He will not plunder, he will not steal. He would not go to a shopping center and take some items without billing them. He doesn't get lured by the discounts and all that, because that adds greed. Just takes what is required by legitimate means and does not do anything that is illegitimate. The sexual misconduct here would be the person doesn't get sexually involved with those who are protected by their mothers, by their fathers, brother, sister, relatives, or their Dhamma, what they are following, or those who have husbands, those who are in punishment and in prison, or those who have got engaged with another man. This is how one takes care of it. And all of these wrong karma or deeds have been done for the food, actually. So he abstains from doing that. Now, what is the proper livelihood? So first, we need to understand what is a wrong livelihood. This includes scheming, persuading, hinting, belating, pursuing gain with gain. And all of this with relation to food, because that is how the rupa is. So if I were to stop scheming, persuading, hinting, belittling, and pursuing gain with gain, then I am doing right livelihood with relation to the form. So as a lay follower, I shouldn't be doing business in weapons, business in buying and selling humans, business of meat, business of intoxicants, and business of poison. Other than this, any other profession is a noble profession. Now we come to Samma Vayamo, proper effort. With relation to food, knowing that food is the one which develops the body, that I will not make the mind get into evil deeds and unskillful qualities that has not yet arisen. And I exert enough energy to abandon the evil and unskillful qualities that have arisen. In the same token, with relation to food, and knowing very well that it's only to maintain brahmacharya, the spiritual life, I will put in effort, endeavors, desire, and exert in order to arise the skillful qualities that have not yet arisen. And that which has arisen, the skillful qualities, I will put effort to maintain, do not get into confusions, and increase the development and culmination of skillful qualities that have arisen. So the proper effort with relation to the body, form, in whichever way I'm seeing, between from the insect world to the reptilian world to the animal world to the human world. Give up 10 immoral qualities and develop 10 moral qualities. Because every being is in search of food only. So there is nothing extraordinary. It's just about the Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja. So you need to put proper effort to remove the Raga, Dvesha, Moha. Through developing the skillful qualities. The unskillful qualities goes away. Now we come to Samma Sati. In this regard, we remember all the time that Rupa Samadaya, for Rupa to arise, the food has to be there. Ahara Samudayo, Rupa Samudayo, Ahara Nirodho, Rupa Nirodho. So now, Atapi Sampajano Satima Vineya Loke Abhicha Do Manasan, with relation to Kaya. Because ultimately, what we call body is a combination or collection of Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja. So being mindful of that, being aware of it, being in remembrance that this is what the body is, helps in Samma Sati. Now we come to the final one, Samma Samadhi. With relation to food, you take it as the first jhana, vitakka. Enter into the first jhana, vitakka, vichara. That is Patavi, Apo, Vayo, Tejo, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja is the one, is the form. So with the food, Ahara Samudaya, Rupa Samudayo, Ahara Nirodho, Rupa Nirodho. Then you investigate onto it, which is vichara. Then knowing that this body is only this much, you get piti, which is joy. And comes the sukha. So vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha. So the first one will have vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata. Then the second jhana will have piti, sukha, ekagata. And the third jhana will have, because of this right understanding, Sukha and Ekagata, and the fourth jhana, you will have Ekagata, oneness, knowing that all beings are sustained by food. Now you are in Samma Samadhi, the proper balance. We can take the Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara tomorrow, and day after tomorrow we will be doing Vijnana. Take another half an hour or more to practice from the beginning. That is understanding the Rupa Samudaya, Rupa Nirodha, and Rupa Nirodha Gamini Patipada. And when you come to the Noble Eightfold Path, take some time to investigate and observing the breath. You will be able to establish Nibbana even while you're walking and talking and doing anything you want. So let's practice diligently for next half an hour. And you can do it on your own. We'll again meet tomorrow. Namo Buddhaya.